What's up guys and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be going through a good rundown of what's supposed to happen over these next couple of days and going into future days. And let's go ahead and get started by talking about what's go ahead over on what's talking about over in the US. We do have this line of storms over here that's gonna cause our slight risk for today. And this is in parts of Arkansas as storms start to fire up here in Arkansas, and they will be moving across into the Mississippi, Louisiana area over here for our slight risk. Go ahead and talk about our outlooks. Our day one, we do have this two out of the slight risk for today. Stretching from Arkansas, going down to northern Louisiana, coming into the north parts of Mississippi and to the south part, almost to the south parts of Alabama. And we do have this marginal risk for severe weather for parts of Texas, South Mississippi, South Alabama, north areas. So the whole entire Mississippi is, except for this part down here, is in brisk for severe weather today. Talking about going into tomorrow, our day two risk, we have a enhanced risk for severe weather up here in Illinois, parts of Indiana, and Missouri. Then we have this slight risk stretching all the way down to Del Rio, Texas, and going all the way up to Detroit. And then we have this marginal risk out here for severe weather. What we do need to watch out for is also down here, because we do have some tornado risk in there. And also going into our day three outlook, severe weather is there's the remainder of this squall line for our day two. This stretches from all the way to Pennsylvania, all the way down to Beaumont, Texas, and areas over here going up north. This is our day three outlook, and then we have this marginal risk for severe weather. So as we look into the tornado risk for today, we have a 2% tornado risk over here for parts of Mississippi, northern Louisiana, Arkansas, Alabama. And for our day two outlook for our tornadoes, we'd have a 10% risk up here. And we also have this area of Hatch. This is Hatch. This is our group 1 intensity. And also down here, also a 5% hatched intensity down there. And for today, what we do need to look out for today is wind. So all weather are possible in today's outlook and today. But mostly a part of Mississippi and Alabama will be the wind threat the most. And then we do have a 15% risk for wind, so wind is not going to be the greatest tomorrow, but we still need to watch out for those winds and different types of stuff. For hail, this is today, we do have a hatched risk, group 1 hatched risk, but like I said, Arkansas, Alabama, and also down over here, you need to be watching out for that. And tomorrow we have a 30% risk for hail up here in Louisiana, and then we do have this hatch risk. And then we do have hail all the way up there. So going to look at our models, we're gonna turn on our HRR. This is gonna give this model, the HRR. It gives us the most accurate information that we need for storms. This is just going to give us the most accurate for today and tomorrow, and then we'll talk about Wednesday tomorrow. We'll talk about it a little bit because I'm definitely going live tomorrow, so make sure y'all look there for that. So we're going to talk about for today. So as storms fire up, we're going to go ahead and take this slow as we can. So as storms fire up, they fire up around in like an hour or so. And it's just gonna be like this, like just discrete supercells, or this is gonna be like a big like hail risk up here, and then there's just discrete supercells down here that's going to cause your most risk for stuff. And we do already have, I think, let me look over here. Give me a second to clarify on this. Yeah, we do already have a severe thunderstorm watch in place. Let me go ahead and turn that on for me. Over here. Yeah, we do have a severe thunderstorm watch up here. It's not going to show, but we do have it for parts of Arkansas. And so we have two areas of storms that we need to watch for. This area down here is going to be more discrete supercells, and this is going to be like a cluster of supercells, and they're all going to fight. If I had to say, I feel like the south storms are going to be more effective on tornado-wise because they're more discrete. They're all by themselves. Because the north ones have to fight for the energy. They have to fight for the instability. And I don't think that's not going to be anything. I feel like these south storms down here are going to just like, they're most discreet. They have their own little thing. And I don't think, we don't have any storm chasers, but we do have HAZCAMs out there too. So we're going to continue on this model. So wait on, this is about in 5 hours, and then it's just going to move off. And it's really not going to get too serious. But as the most effective ones, like I said, is going to be down here. Oh, these right here are going to be the most effective supercells because they're all by themselves. Like, especially back here and up here and over here. So we have 3 areas. This is all clusters. And going on, keep on going on through the simulation. We might go live a little bit for tonight if we do see like one tornado warning. I will go live. But right down here, like I said, these are all just clusters. They're just gonna bring the severe thunderstorm, like we said. Like we have the severe thunderstorm watch. So tornadoes are not gonna be a problem. It's just gonna be wind and hail. But still have to watch out for tornadoes too, guys. So going on, yeah, that's all we have for this model. We will go to pivotal weather in a second. But I do want to talk, yeah. So we're going to talk about our instability that's in the atmosphere. There's not really any right now. But we, oh my gosh. Holy. I'm sorry, guys, but down here in Grande City, dang, brother, they're getting a lot of instability. That's a lot. That's in the southern parts of Texas. I just looked at it. I'm sorry. I just had to look at it. Okay, yeah, and we'll see this big inflow just surface rise. And there's more Cape. Holy. We're getting up to the 4,000s areas over here in San Antonio. So, like, these are where the discrete supercells are. This is where the supercells are. So you need to watch out for that. Yes. We're going to run the full scan. Okay, yeah, like, it's not going to be a lot of instability, but there's just going to be enough there just to have, like, 1 or 2 tornadoes. The next thing, yeah, that's honestly everything. We're going to talk about tomorrow, coming up tomorrow on Pivotal Weather. This is the beta version of it, and I really love it. We're going to talk about what's coming up for tomorrow, but first of all, we're going to go ahead and get a scan in. We're going to go ahead and go for like a full run through, and we're going to talk about it, to go in scan by scan. This is today. Oh, this is already coming off today. I don't know what the heck. Yeah, these supercells are definitely going to bring like left to right. Okay. I don't know what the freak happened to this, but I swear, it's literally just like a 40. Yeah, but that's gonna be definitely a night risk for tomorrow. But we do have these supercells. So yeah, that's all. That's all I want to talk about. I mean, I didn't deep dive into tomorrow's outlook, because there's no models. I don't know why. They should 100%. I'm gonna try and like get it pulled up. Hold on. Yeah, it really doesn't show any models. So that's all we have to talk about for today. Make sure you don't stay weather aware if you're in parts of the south, and be aware tomorrow. Um, be aware tomorrow for parts of the Midwest, and so yeah.